Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour, we've got the Lutheran West boys soccer team, new head coach, David Quayle. David, appreciate you being here and welcome to the CVC. Obviously, you just started the job a couple of months ago, but give us a quick preview. What have you seen so far out of your squad?
Absolutely. I think it's going great. The guys are really coming along. I just stepped in about 2 months ago myself. Like you mentioned, I graduated from Lutheran West also in 2017. So it is pretty cool coming back to where I played and had great experience and hopefully give back to the next group of guys. They really come along the last 2 months during preseason and looking forward to seeing what's next.
Were you involved with the program previously, or was this were you an assistant coach, or were you just somewhere else last year?
Yep. So last year I was actually coaching at a club in Atlanta, Georgia. I lived in Atlanta, Georgia for about 3 years. I was an assistant coach for Lutheran West in 2020 during my senior year of college at Baldwin Wallace. Moved away and came back. So I've been back in the Cleveland area a couple months now.
Great. All right. And I'll come back to you after I talk with the guys, but let's go ahead and start with Evan. Evan, for the folks at home, just introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
My name is Evan King. I am a senior at Lutheran West, and I play goalkeeper.
All right. So, Evan, coming in senior year, obviously coaching changes can be hard, but, Coach was part of the program a few years ago. He graduated from the school. How has that kind of helped that transition, just his familiarity with the program?
I think it's helped a lot knowing the new coach coming in, because for those of you that don't know, Lutheran West has been through 4 coaches in the past 4 years. So it's been good to get feedback and, improvement and different views on how I play personally and how our team plays as a group. I think it's been very good to have those different viewpoints and those different play styles to really help find as a individual, but also as a team, how I would like to play. But yeah, I definitely think it helped a lot having someone that I have seen before and I have seen coach before and that I not know well, but that I know. And I'm looking forward to forwarding our relationship and playing as a team this year. So yeah, it'll definitely be good.
And 4 coaches in 4 years, that's kind of tough. You're learning new styles, new terminologies, but it's also a lesson in controlling the controllables and just focusing on those things that you can control. Coaching changes are out of your hands. How do you impart that upon your teammates just to know that, hey, we can't handle any of that stuff that goes on behind the scenes. All we can do is control our effort and attention to detail. So how do you kind of impart that on your teammates?
I always try and keep their heads up, especially during games, it's always been tough changing coaches because I've been playing soccer for pretty much my whole life. So I've been through my fair share of coaching changes. And even with the guys on my club team, it's been tough. I always try to keep an open mind. I try to help everyone else keep an open mind. It's gonna be good. I try to keep everyone open-minded. I let the coach do their thing for the first 2-3 months. I normally talk to everyone about coaches, just like, what do you think? What do you think coach can do better? And then I like to talk to the coach as well about what the other guys are thinking, what I'm thinking. It's good. I like Quayle. I like him. So he's been good so far. Yeah.
Good. All right. As the goalkeeper, everything's out in front of you. Give me a little scouting report on your defense. Don't give away any secrets, but talk about the defensive guys that are helping to protect your net.
So far it's been looking pretty solid. We have a solid built back line. It depends on what formation we're running, but I like my center back. He's very solid, very he's big built, so he's a big body in the back. He's able to use his shoulders, clear the ball, and he's definitely loud, so he's able to command along with me. I think depending on, like I said, what formation we run, I may have 2 seniors in the back with me, so they have experience behind the ball as well. So they're looking pretty good, and then one of my wing backs is going to be a freshman, I'm pretty sure, this year. So I'm looking forward to be able to mentor him and talk with him through things. So yeah, backline's looking pretty solid, and my midfield as well. My reach is also in the midfield, so I'm looking forward to playing with them and guiding them. I think two of them are going to be juniors. I think one of them is Blake. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
And then just you get to practice against your strikers, your forwards, midfielders. Who are some of the top goal scorers on your team?
Definitely Blake. He's very good at following runs. Like I said, he's probably playing midfield, but doesn't mean he can't score. He has a very solid shot. I've seen him hit some really good shots in the just middle of practice, just out of nowhere, side post, side net. So he's definitely going to be solid. I'm liking a freshman that we have. His name is Chaz. His name is Charles, but we call him Chaz. I'm liking him. He's a left-footed striker, so that'll catch some defenses off guard. I'm liking him. He's definitely going to come along this year.
Great. And then just lastly for you, what are your goals individually and then for your team?
I think my one of my goals individually is to break the career saves record. I think that is at 280 right now. So one of my personal goals is to break the career save record. I currently have the single game and then season save record. So I'm trying to go for all three of them. And then as a team, I think my goal is just that we further our relationship as a team, further our understanding of the game, and just overall, I want to see us all improve and get better personally. Like, improve together as a team, but also make little changes to our positioning, our awareness, stuff like that, and always keep improving as a team. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, good luck to you this fall and in chasing those school records. All right, Blake, on to you. Introduce yourself for the folks at home. Name, grade, and position.
I'm Blake Zimmerman. I'm a junior at Lutheran West, and I'm a center mid.
All right, so Blake coming in. Obviously, the coaching change is the big news in the off season. How's that going for you? Just kind of getting to know Coach and his philosophies.
It's been very good. He's very dedicated already. You can notice that off the start, and I just like having him as a new coach. I could tell he has some experience, and I'm just excited to have him with me.
Being a midfielder, you're involved in kind of getting that flow of the game going, getting those through balls up there to your scores. Talk about that. Just how do you try to set up your scores? What do you try and do in the midfield?
I try to play out to my wingers so we can get into our striker. We have two very fast wingers, and then we have a striker that can finish. So I try to get it out so we can play cross in.
Yeah, who are some of those guys? Give them a shout out. What are their names?
We have a freshman on the wing who's really good. His name's Ty. He's really good at crossing it in. We have a couple good strikers, Malachi and Mosum, and then we have a really good right wing who can really ping the ball. His name's Logan. He's also a freshman.
What has to happen this year for Lutheran West to have success?
Just playing together. We've had trouble in the past playing together, a lot of arguing. So playing together as a team, staying positive, not getting each other's heads, just helping each other. I think that would be very big.
That arguing and bickering on the field, that comes down to leadership. Who are the guys that are stepping up to kind of prevent that from happening again?
Me and Evan, of course. That one center back, has a very loud mouth. That he's good at helping lead as well. And then center mid, also Ben and Max. They're both juniors who have very good experience. They're both good at helping us step up as well.
Playing in the CVC, there are a lot of great teams in there, a lot of really good teams that make postseason runs. How does that help your team, just knowing that, hey, every time we play a conference game, we're going to be pushed and tested?
Helps us give us some experience, know that we're going up against some of the best in our area, and it helps us just push ourselves and play the best that we can.
Sounds good. Good luck to you this season. All right, Coach, back to you. We talked a little bit about the offense, a little bit about the defense, some about some of the players that are kind of up and coming. What are your thoughts just on what these guys said? Is your message being received?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm super happy with the guys so far. I think we have a really solid young core. I know last year we graduated nearly an entire starting lineup of seniors almost. So this year is really allowing a window of opportunity for a lot of guys to get more minutes and show me what they can do. The last few months when I stepped in, just figuring out what works, what formation works, what system works, what players work in which spots best, who can work best with each other. And so forth. So I think it's going really good so far. The guys are working hard every single practice. My philosophy is kind of play every practice and every game like it could be your last, because it very well could be. You never know. So I'm really proud of the guys so far, and expect a good season moving forward.
What are those things that have to happen for your team to be successful?
I think we got to match each team physically. I know we're going up against some very good soccer players, but I think if we can match them physically, match their intensity, one-on-one duels, fly balls in the air, if we can just match those non-soccer aspects of it, I think we can compete every single game.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the guys coming in and taking some time to preview the season, and best of luck to you this year.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.